Good morning. So it is Tuesday today and we have our kind of homeschool nature explorer day. That's not what it's called, but I've forgotten what it's called. So I thought that I would vlog it. I thought it would be fun to look back on, further down the track. And yeah, I think it should be a good day. We're going to a winery, which sounds interesting for like a small children's, homeschool adventure day. But it's actually got an orchard there as well, and you can go and pick the fruit and have a picnic, and they've got like this beautiful lavender field that you can visit. It's not in season at the moment, but we're just kind of going today to have a picnic and pick some fruit. Even though I actually grow the fruit that we could pick, I grow that all in the backyard, but it's still fun to go somewhere else and pick it. Yeah, so we're going to do that, and I thought it would be fun to vlog it. Also, I wanted to give a quick update because yesterday I had my first antenatal appointment for this pregnancy, and it was so exciting and it made it feel very real. And it's kind of like clicking how quickly this is all going. Like, I'm already in the second trimester, and one of my friends who I went to school with, she's like my oldest friend, she is pregnant at the moment as well, and she's having her baby in September. And yesterday I was thinking, oh, that's so sweet, we'll have, babies just a couple of months apart or a few months apart. And then I thought, wait, September isn't that far away. Like, it's my delivery just feels like it's going to be just right around the corner. Yeah, so it felt very real. But the antenatal appointment went very well. He said everything is looking really good, and he didn't try to find the heartbeat because he said, 13 weeks is still pretty early, and he didn't want to worry me if he couldn't find it. But it was a male midwife, which I'd never had before, but he was actually just really lovely, and you could tell how passionate about pregnancy and how in awe of the whole process he was, and it was a really nice experience. But he kind of, measured not my stomach, but how they measure from like your pubic bone to the top of your uterus to see if that's measuring where it should be. So that was all really good. He did say that I need to go to the high risk clinic, so I need to go through an obstetrician and everything. My hope was to just go with midwives and a birthing center, but because with Elijah I had intrauterine growth retardation, so he stopped growing, and also I was induced and he was so premature. He said I do need to go and at least consult with the obstetrician, which of course, if that's going to be what's safest for baby and safest for me, then of course I'll do that happily. Yeah, so he's sending me for a review with them in 2 weeks' time. Hopefully they just say I can go back to the midwives and that they're not too concerned. But yeah, and I think that was really it. I mean, the appointment took an hour and a half, but it was mostly answering 1,000 questions about myself and the pregnancy and my husband and family history, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's really all there was to report about that. Everything is going very well. Due date is still Christmas Eve. My feeling is that the baby will come at the end of November. So I think the first week of December is like the 37-week mark. So, obviously babies are fine to come from 37 weeks. My feeling is it might be the week before that, so 36 weeks. But that's just a feeling that I have, and it's not based on anything other than a feeling that I have. Yeah, so also though, we've been doing lots of work around the house, and we have been switching rooms about. So I am at the moment standing in what we call the small room because it's tiny. So the house actually, when we were looking at it, was advertised as a 3-bedroom house, and they've included this room as a bedroom. But I'll give you a quick look around, but there's no fan. It's very, very small. It would be a very tiny bedroom. Like, you couldn't fit much in here at all. So basically our plan was to use this room as a storage room and put, you know, shelves all along the walls to store all of our things, and also have it as a bit of a record room for my husband. He's a big vinyl record fan and has a lot. So he was going to have, you know, a little bit of a room here. But we have decided to instead change this room into a guest room and also a bit of a nursery. So of course baby will be in our bedroom sleeping and everything, but this room, I don't know if you can see, but that's our living room right there, and then the kitchen is right off the living room, so it's kind of central to the living areas. And I think that through the day when baby is napping, if Elijah and I are out, you know, in the lounge room or the kitchen, it'll just be good to have the baby a bit closer. So we're going to get a few things for the room just secondhand. I'm just going to look on Gumtree or something, you know, in a while. And yeah, but I'll show you a bit of how it's going. So this is as you walk in, and as you can see, it's quite a small room. This is a double bed that's here. Yeah, but it's got really tall ceilings, but it has no ceiling fan, and being in Australia, it gets boiling in the summer, so you need a fan. But yeah, I mean, I think it'll be good for a guest room and a bit of a nursery. So obviously we have the bed here, and I'm going to make a quilt for it, and this will be a good guest bed, I suppose. And then over in this little wall here, I'm gonna look for a kind of shorter chest of drawers, one that I could put a like a changing pad, you know, what you put on top of change tables, like those plastic kind of pads that have got little walls on the side so they can't roll off. So I think that will go there, and we'll store some of baby's clothes and all of the, you know, nappy kind of items in there. And then, oh, this is just a lamp that I've had for ages, and I just think it's so cute. It actually, okay, it doesn't look like very much at all when I hold it like this, but at night, when you put it on, all of these little lights at the end of these branches, it looks really sweet. But then, and we just have Elijah's old pram. Then in this corner, I'm going to put like a glider chair, a chair to breastfeed in, and then just a little, like a little side table there, which I'll put the lamp on. And yeah, I think that it will be nice. I might get a little rug in here, but it's just going to be really simple. And I'm going to try to find the glider secondhand. We already have a little side table that we're using in the kitchen at the moment, so I'll just bring that into here, and then I'm going to try to find this sort of shorter chest of drawers. This room has quite a lot of hooks in it. There's one over there and one over there and one over there, so I think we'll be able to hang some nice prints. And yeah, I think it'll be good. I'm excited. Okay, so we are on our way. We've just got to go past Aldi and pick up a few things to take. Sure, what would you like to say? Your Nightmare Moon from My Little Pony? Oh man, that's a worry.
I just love that doggy. Who's a hello? I'm beautiful.
No.
Hey!
No.
Mommy, be kind. Oh yeah. The dog!
and fetch. Look at puppy.